Southern Pacific Transportation Company spins book from Gaviota south to Moorpark. Includes the Santa Paula branch and the Ventura branches. The Ventura branch they discuss is the Ventura branch that went to Ojai, not the Ventura River. Okay, spins, what spins stands for. It's basically this told engine crews or switch crews where to spot the cars to be loaded or unloaded for the various businesses. This particular book is very thick. Very thick. So, what I did, well, here I'll turn it over so you can read what it says. It just says zones 30 through 54 in Oxnard. It's been well used. Lots of notes on the front. So, what I did was I broke this down. I did a video specifically on the Ventura Railroad to Ojai. I did one specifically on the Santa Paula branch, just so that this one isn't going to be 30 minutes or something. Okay. These numbers are important because they tell the crews where to put the cars for loading and unloading. You know, you don't want to spot a piggyback car in front of a crane or a hopper dump. I guess you could, but you take somebody off, and you might end up on the night shift hustling engines back and forth to a fuel dump. So, I don't know if they do that to somebody, but my business, you do something dumb, and you're not driving buses anymore, you're a janitor. Okay, so we'll start out with Gaviota passing sighting. Capitan passing sighting. Santa Barbara Lemon Association spiked, huh? They must have been out of business in 1981. Airport Spur. Goleta passing track, team track. If you like old stations, Goleta Station's been moved to a park north of the old location. And here's our first map. Another book I did went from San Luis Obispo to Gaviota. This one goes from Gaviota south to Moorpark. There's your tracks. Continuing south along the coast, you see that these tracks are spiked out of service. We're on their way out back then. More trucks were being used. This side of the former Goleta station, now just an Amtrak station with a service facility for Amtrak, but no freight business that I've seen. Okay, we got Santa Barbara drill track, inside team track. Conrock. There's a company name I don't hear anymore. Conrock and Owl. They went away. More businesses. If you look at capacity is the length of the track. The number below capacity tells you how many train cars you can fit in there. Here we are coming into Santa Barbara proper. Shows the tracks. This one shows a dock here. Remember this, 1981. Here's breakdown better, spiked. It shows that dock and the tracks around it. Continuing through town. More tracks. Carpinteria Seacliff. Shows the location of this track over here. It says code 70. shows Seacliff, and then it shows where the Ventura branch broke off on its way to Ojai. We did another video on that, so you don't have to worry about that. More businesses. Getty Oil, Team Track, U.S. Petroleum, Petrochemical. There's a name. Ventura Branch Mainline. So we won't worry about Ventura Branch because we already did that one. I try to use paper clips to keep everything separated, but a book this big, they fall out. Okay. Ventura Passing Sighting. Pacific Marine Products Incorporated. Team Track, House Track. Louisiana Pacific Home Centers. Plastics, wholesales, liquors. Booze came in on train. And here's the Ventura yard. Upper left is the Ventura branch. We won't worry about that. It's another video. And here's all the businesses in Ventura back in 1981. Coming down at this Y for Montalvo, that's the beginning of the Santa Paula branch. Another video for that one. We're not going there. Do this one. Lost another paper clip. Sorry about that. Santa Paula branch, Santa Paula branch, Santa Paula branch. Okay. And our next page we worry about Levitt's Furniture. They always got train cars full of furniture. So we won't worry about Santa Paula branch, but here's where Levitt's Furniture was, off of Oxnard Boulevard. More businesses: Oxnard Storage Track and Ramp, Team Track, Seaboard Lemon Association, Ice, Union Ice. It's left over from the icing days, or if they actually, it would be, there's been chemicals to make ice. Otherwise, that means real expensive ice cubes. More businesses. It's like Oxnard had a lot of businesses in there compared to today. Coming into the Oxnard track. I don't know what the importance of the orange highlighter is, but it was very important for whoever uses this book to make sure he found it, or she found it. Then Ventura County Railway, the other railroad in Ventura County. And here's the Oxnard Yard, and here's that orange highlighter, shows that's spiked right there. But I guess that track was very important for them to find. Here's another view of the Oxnard Yard. This lead coming down here would have been for the other side of the Ventura County Railroad access or interchange. And this goes in different direction. Here's the yard here. These are the tracks going the opposite direction. So you get everybody in there. Procter & Gamble. Lots of Procter & Gamble. Oops, sorry about that. Shows the tracks continuing on. Some of these still exist today. I think this one's out, but these are still here. Leesdale Storage, Pleasant Valley Line, Lima Bean. Lima Bean? Lima Bean. Leesdale, the tracks turn and start going inland, away from the water. Camarillo passing sighting, 3M. Wait, let me get all these lined up correctly. Not like I cut it off, so I was going to say, I'm modeling that, you cut me off. Whoops. Western Craft. Clairol. Okay, TM Cobb. TM Cobb, they make windows and doors. Camarillo. There's track layout 1981. More tracks. Union Sugar, Ojai Tapo Citrus Association, Somas Team Track, here's Somas, shows this one was spiked out of service in 1981. Coming into Moorpark, Southern California Edison spiked. It never came back. Moorpark passing sighting. I think that's gone. They have Vacant, Team Track, Egg City, Ranches. They're gone. Whoops. Sorry for bumping that. It shows this track again spiked out of service. Shows that bumpers were installed here. And that's the end of the branch in Moorpark. We get the yellow paper. So there you are. Coastline from Gaviota Beach to Moorpark.